Hello everyone. Today I'm starting a new series where we'll look at your Tarotscopes by month for each sign. This is just designed to complement our live weekly Tarotscopes that we have on Sundays each week, and we hope you'll join us. You will see that these videos are batched by element, so if you don't know what the elements are, I will give an example. If you're a Gemini sun and a Leo rising, that means you may want to look at your air and fire signs. If you have a cluster of planets in any one sign, that's called a stellium. So you may want to watch the video for that as well. So I'm Kelly, the Mystic Next Door, and I want to offer a warm welcome to anyone who's new to my channel. And I want to welcome all my return visitors back. It's great to see you here. If you enjoy the content that you find on my channel, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment, as it will help others to find this channel. So today is November 1st as I'm recording this, and we are still in Scorpio season. But in this video, we will look at the air signs. I'll pull cards in 4 rows to represent the 4 weeks of any given month. And in this video, let's begin with Gemini. As always, please remember that these are general readings, so take what resonates and leave the rest. See? All right, so let's get started with Gemini. Gemini for the first week of the month. Wow, it looks like we're starting off with feeling a little bit of a loss, right? We're licking our wounds with the 5 of Cups. We're feeling a little sadness. Oops, look at that, dropping cards. We're feeling some sadness, feeling a little out of sorts. The 5 of Cups is, I always remind you, you have 2 cups full here, even though you've spilled 3. So we're focusing on the negative and not really giving gratitude for the things that we still have. All right, we want to get out of that energy. And look at this. It's asking us, this spirit is asking us to work with others with the 3 of Pentacles to build anew. So if you've lost a lot, it's time to really kind of look at ways to rebuild whatever it is that you've lost for your, for your growth as a human being on this planet, as a spirit on this planet. And look at this. End of the first week, we get the Death card. The Death tells us that we are in for a time of huge transformation. The old ways are leaving us and the new is coming in. And death clears the way for that. It shouldn't be anything to be afraid of because it's getting rid of what no longer serves us. By the way, I want to let you know that I am using the Ethereal Visions Luna Edition. It's so beautiful, but it does have a lot of iridescence in it, which is pretty cool, but it might make it a little hard to see. But they're really cool cards. So Gemini, that's the first week for you. Okay. All right. In the second week, we start with the 10 of Wands. Okay. So when we're in that death process of getting rid of the old, sometimes it's a burden. We've got to find a new way to carry our load, right? In this case, it looks like he's carrying these things very comfortably, but you may want to put a few of those rods down and carry them a little lighter. Maybe take 2 trips or something like that. It's in this case, it is just a little bit of a burden for you. You may be feeling a burden in that second week, but in this time too, we have high emotion. Sometimes it's negative emotion, but it's also aces are always an offer for a new beginning, right? Lots of new beginnings here with that Death card, and this Ace of Cups emotional new beginnings, an opportunity for a new start. And we do get the Four of Pentacles, so this does look like it might be more about money in this case. We want to hold on to our cash reserves and really kind of be thrifty. But we also, the Pentacles can also denote health or anything tangible. So we're asked to save our resources, including our physical resources, and seek stability to try to come into a state of balance, okay? That's the second week. The third week. Oh, okay. Nice. The third week, we start with the Knight of Wands. So the Knight of Wands is fiery energy. This is where we pick up passion for something, some drive, that kind of Mars energy that spurs us forward. And the Knight is always in action, right? This is a fast-moving energy, and it's coming forward by the third week of the month. So where we may have felt a little stagnant and lost the first couple of weeks, we're moving into that quick energy, things moving forward. This looks like it's related to work, okay? This is the card of work. 8 of Pentacles talks about the apprentice and learning new skills, right? Are we learning a new skill? Learning to master some kind of opportunity that's come our way? This is about work. Yeah. Excuse me. And this is the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, again, more wands, just like with the Knight. Wands are fiery. This is an entrepreneur. This is a passionate person, a creative person. This is a person who just knows how to get things done. And so this is beautiful energy for the second week. It looks to me like you might be moving into a new, maybe you're getting promoted in your job, or you're learning a new hobby or pastime. It could be many things, but it looks great. Fourth week of November. Okay. Excuse me. The Page of Swords, okay? Page of Swords is new ideas, right? New creative energy that are coming to your mind. Thought energy, right? And it's all new. So with this, and now that we've moved out of the difficulty of the early part of the month and we're starting these new actions, we're ready for all the new ideas to come our way to spur us on. The Hermit is asking us to dig deep, though, to make sure that as we forge that path forward, we're doing it in a thoughtful way, and we're doing it in a way that feeds our soul. Okay? Look deeply, meditate, ask Spirit, what is meant for me next? And you get 2 aces in this month. So that's beautiful. You had the Ace of Cups in the second week, and now you have the Ace of Pentacles. This really could be about a job or a new opportunity, right? Or new money coming your way. And it's being given to you by the hand of God. This one actually has 2 hands. They're reaching out and they're handing it to you. By the end of the month, you're going to be feeling much relief from the earlier part of the month. Okay. And I want to point out, in the middle of the month, Pluto leaves Capricorn for our lifetimes, right? That's been energy that's been holding us in place for a while and in a difficult place. But now it's moving forward into Aquarius, where it feels a little freer and a little more rebellious and like we're going to go for it, right? So that's what this ace represents to me. And I hope that that resonates with you, Gemini. Okay, Libra. What do we have for you during the month of November? Okay. The first week, we see here that you have the Three of Cups. This is the card of friendship and camaraderie. It's the card of celebration. Everybody has a glass of wine, right? This could be a celebration and a party in your midst, or celebrating a milestone of some kind of event in your life. But it's really about gathering with others in your life. And you have the moon here, though. The moon can denote anxiety, things that are kind of hidden deep within. It can be intuition as well, right? But it's deep energy. It's kind of reserved. It's held close to the chest. Okay. And the Eight of Swords. So this could go with this anxiety that I mentioned in the moon card. This is a card of feeling restricted. Now, the Eight of Swords is always restricted by her own mind, right? I mean, there may be conditions in her life that feel, difficult or challenging, but this is a card of feeling stuck in your stuck in your life in some way, stuck in a job, stuck in a relationship, stuck in a circumstance that you feel like you can't get out of. How will you get out of it? The recommendation is just take off those loose binds and walk out of it. This suggestion is that you have the tools to get out of this situation. You just don't know it right now. Second week of November, we get the Seven of Cups. Is very this one's very dark, isn't it? With that dragon, it's like a Komodo dragon. The Seven of Cups is about illusion and delusion. Like you've got a lot swirling in your head, in your heart. You're just really not sure what's real and what's not, which way to go, where's the exit door. With that trapped Eight of Swords, that trapped lady, we're wondering how do we get out of this situation, right? I have many options and I'm not sure where to go. The suggestion is put aside a couple of those cups and just make a decision and move in some direction. There's that cup. The Ace of Cups is a beautiful offer, an offer of love, of compassion, of kindness, and it's coming your way. And it's a new start in a new area of your life. And like Gemini, Libra, you too get the Death card. Transformation to the core. Getting rid of the old because it no longer serves you and stepping into your new life. We have to get rid of the old so that we can step into our new lives. Okay, so don't be afraid of the Death card. It's simply change. It's change for the better. It's change that's needed for your soul's growth. Third week, the Queen of Cups. Beautiful. Got a lot of cups here this week, Libra. Queen of Cups is the calm, cool, collected queen. She's nurturing, she's wise, she's intuitive, she's very, very grounded in her spirit. This is a really nice nurturing energy for you, especially while you're going through a transformation. And they're saying the Three of Wands suggests by the third week, we're going to be looking for some results from our efforts that we've set into motion. We may have started a new side gig or a new hobby or new job, maybe a new relationship. But now we're going to start to see your efforts paying off. And it speeds up now. We've been stuck in the mud. We've been trapped. But now things really speed up. The Knight of Swords takes those ideas and puts them just energetically, just right out there and gets them going. These are thoughts, words, ideas. Knight of Swords is one of the fastest cards of the deck. So this is really where things speed up for you. And if we're not quite sure if there's a change coming, look what we get in the 4th week. The Tower. The Tower card is very similar to the Death card. The Tower card is something that comes right out of the blue. We may not have expected it, and it shakes things to their core, for better or for worse. It's always for the better, though. I will add again, it's bringing in change, sweeping change, so that we can move ahead in an area of life that we've desired for a long time, but we haven't known how to get to it. This might be, if we haven't made the change ourselves, the universe is going to make it for us. Okay. And it leaves us with a little bit of worry, the 9 of Swords, right? It leaves us a little bit shaken. So I think, Libra, you need to find some time during November to ground yourself, to step out of your fear and your worry so that you can really see the future that you're trying to lay out before yourself. Maybe it's that uncertainty that we don't like. Yes. So here's that Page of Swords showing us that new start, new ideas. We had the Knight of Swords and the Page of Swords, right? These are young ideas, young energy, new thought forms that are coming to us to really kind of help us navigate through life. And so this says, since this comes right at the end of the month, it says, okay, yes, we're worried. When change happens, it can be scary, it can be worrisome, but that those new ideas will come when we calm ourselves and we ground ourselves. So there you go, Libra, for the month of November. Okay, Aquarius, what do we have for you during the month of November? Aquarius, I'll remind you that in the middle of this month, Pluto moves into your sign. If this is your sun, moon, or rising sign, remember Pluto brings intensity. So it may be very foundational change that's coming to you. So stay grounded, but also in your sign it's going to feel a little freer than it did in Capricorn. Okay, so we start with the Hierophant. Very nice, Major Arcana. This is big. I think that illustration shows, that's a star, but a planet moving through the sky. Pluto moving into your sign. So in this case, we want to say this, they're saying, look to your higher power, find the mentor, talk to a teacher, a leader, find somebody who's going to be a really good guide for you, whether they're physical or in the spirit realm. It's going deep. Remember I talked about planet Pluto and its depth? Okay, the Hermit. This is also saying, so find the mentor outside of ourselves, but find your center within. The Hermit searches deeply for meaning, right? And the Hermit seeks solitude. So maybe some time alone, away from all of the, hubbub of life would be good for you in this first week. And this is the card. Page of Cups is the card of surprise. So when we really take some time alone, we might be surprised at the strength and the what's the word I'm looking for? The revelations that come to us. Sorry, did you hear that noise? We might be surprised by that, but it should be a good thing because pages are new. It's new energy, new ideas, new in terms of cups, it's new emotion. So that's nice. Let me see if I can get that to not, there we go. Okay. Wow. Okay. Look at this. You start the second week with the Chariot, the card of moving forward. Do you like all those little sparkly stars? Yes. Okay. The Chariot is moving forward. Moving forward. Like we've kind of sat in that stagnant energy a little bit, and now we're ready to move forward. There's that stagnant energy. We've gotten a new perspective by the Hangman. But this isn't stagnant. This is really productive energy. We put ourselves there so that we can learn new things about ourselves and about the world around us, right? And this is great. So it's going to enable us to move forward. And you've got the Four of Wands here. So it's a very interesting card, this Four of Wands. It doesn't show like the other decks, but Four of Wands denotes reaching milestones, right? You've moved forward, you've gotten that new perspective, and now you've reached a milestone in your home, in your family, and you've kind of taken the action that you needed to get here. Third week, Aquarius. Five of Swords. Yeah, we're still sort of feeling our feels. We're feeling like others have taken advantage of us, have put us down. Somebody kind of picked up the swords and took them right under your nose. So we're feeling some, loss or change that's just uncomfortable. And of course, the swords are mental. So this is about how you feel. Remember, when things happen to us or for us, the way that we respond determines how we're going to move forward. So we really have to think about that for a moment. Don't dwell in that. Uh-oh, Aquarius, you too get the Tower card, like Libra. Okay, big changes coming. Something out of the blue. This could be a positive thing too. Let's see what's next. Yes. Okay. This could be positive because we have the Queen of Swords next to it. This could also be a legal thing too, because the Queen of Swords is often thought of as the judge or the litigator, right? But she's fair and she's intelligent. But it's going to potentially bring some big change to you. And I want to go back to the 5 really quickly. Whenever we see a 5 in the tarot, 5s are pivot points. We know that this is an area where we move on from. It's something that comes along in our lives to instigate change because it was needed. Okay. The end of the month, the last week, you get the 2 of Swords. This is a card of reaching a crossroads, right? And you see that moon over her head here, the little crescent moon. The crescent moon denotes uncertainty, things that aren't known to us yet, hidden things. Yes, and those swords just say that we really need to use our mental capacities to work our way through and see what it is that we really, really want. Do we want to stay on this course, or do we need to pivot? And from these cards, I feel like you need to pivot, Aquarius. Another sword. Okay, the Knight of Swords. So once you make that decision from the Crossroads card, then we move into this action. I mean, all nights are about action, but if swords are about thoughts or ideas and knights are about action, it means we're putting those ideas into motion. And this is fast energy, really fast. Sometimes a little chaotic, but it's change is coming and it's good. Okay, and you get another knight, or another action card, Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles, you can tell that this card does not have that frenzied energy, the speed element that the Knight of Swords did. The Knight of Pentacles says, we're moving forward. It's happening. Something's coming towards you, or you're moving toward something new. But it's moving slowly, and that's because we're going to cross our T's and dot our I's. We're going to do it the right way. We're going to do it thoroughly. It's going to take some time, but it's coming. So there you go, Aquarius. Thank you so much. I hope you all have a great November.